Welcome to Brampton Prison Ministry's mini meeting video series. Every one of these videos will have a quick presentation and then ask you a few questions, like food for thought. If you can't make it to a meeting, put one of these videos on. Let's have a mini meeting. Despair. Life isn't fair. Sure, we're told that from a young age, and we always believe that on a surface level, but we're never truly prepared when some of the harsher realities of life can set in, and you see how unfair life can really get. The death of a loved one, a grim medical diagnosis, the loss of a job, the ending of a relationship. These unfortunate events aren't something we can ever really prepare for. And oftentimes they'll fill us with despair, a real lack of hope. Despair is life suddenly shutting off anything resembling a moral, psychological GPS and asking you to find your way while you're in the middle of nowhere. You might know what happiness is, you might know what a better life looks like, but you haven't got the faintest idea of how to get there, let alone if you're ever going to feel like you deserve it, if you somehow stumble your way there. Feeling that despair, that hopelessness, it's bad enough. Combined with other traumas like depression, addiction, despair is like giving yourself carte blanche for behaving badly, for falling into a relapse. In a sense, when it feels like you have nothing to live for, why try to live by the rules, right? Despair is powerful in the short term, and if you let it keep the hands on the steering wheel that drives your actions, it will end in some form of tragedy. The good thing about feeling hopeless is there's an ebb and a flow to it. On a long enough of a timeline, we're not saying that life will magically get better again. We're not saying that the hurt won't still be there. But we know for a fact that time allows all of us to have some perspective on those moments of despair. And that perspective is what we're really hoping for. When you can look at your own circumstances with a different lens, it lets you come to term with things. It lets you discover your own definition of what normal and okay have become. We become more open to the idea of talking about something, seeking professional help, growing and learning about how you got to where you are. It's not a guarantee you'll get back to something happy, but it is a promise you can get back to something livable. So before we ask questions about despair, remember with these questions, the answers are yours, they're personal. You can share the questions and answers with people in your recovery groups, and they make great prompts for journal entries. And if you'd like to talk to someone on the Brampton Prison Ministry team about your answers to these or about any other recovery related subject, go to our website, www.bramptonprisonministry.ca, and click on the top where it says Reach Out for Help, and you can get in touch with us. So without further ado, here's a question or two about despair that we hope makes you think. First, what is an event or a circumstance that made you feel hopeless in your past, but over time have developed a new perspective about? Two, is there a way you've acted or a thing you've said that at least partly had been contributed to by your sense of despair and loneliness? And three, if you find yourself in a situation where things are hopeless, what do you want to do to get out of it? I've been Dennis from Brampton Prison Ministry. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our channel here and check out our website, www.bramptonprisonministry.ca, for more information.